Hello, hi dear students. Welcome to my channel Maths with Panindra. In this video, we are going to discuss ellipse, MSET and JEE concepts. First, in the first video, maximum I am completing concepts and some conceptual questions I am going to discuss regarding ellipse concept. So, what is the definition of an ellipse? In the conic sections, it will be three important types are there. One is parabola, second one is ellipse, third one is hyperbola. When the conic section is said to be parabola, when the conic section is said to be ellipse, when the conic section is said to be hyperbola. We already discussed about the parabola. The parabola is said to be a conic said to be a parabola if the eccentricity value is equal to 1, where E is called eccentricity. The conic section is said to be an ellipse. Then if the eccentricity value lies between 0 and 1 or simply E is less than 1, then only the conic section is said to be an ellipse. Hyperbola. The conic section is said to be hyperbola whose eccentricity is greater than 1. Now we are going to discuss about the concept of ellipse. So the conic section, which is said to be an ellipse, if the eccentricity value lies between 0 and 1 or is less than 1. Eccentricity is less than 1. After that, in MSET point of view or JEE point of view, S is equal to, S means the second degree general equation. Ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. The second degree general equations represents an ellipse if h square minus ab is less than 0 and delta value is not equal to 0. What is meant by delta? In the first year mathematics 1b, regarding second degree general equation, delta value we have, where delta equal to ABC plus 2FGH minus AF square minus BG square minus CH square. This value is called delta. If delta is not equal to 0 and h square minus AB is less than 0, then only the second degree general equation represents an ellipse. Otherwise, it is not an ellipse. What is the general form of the equation of ellipse? General form or standard form? Simply standard form of the ellipse, that is good. Instead of writing general, standard form of the ellipse. The equation x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1, where a is greater than b, is known as standard form of an ellipse. When we say that the equation of a conic is in the standard form, the standard form of an ellipse, when we say that this equation is a standard form of the ellipse, the equation of conic is said to be in the standard form whose center is at origin and the coordinate axis as major axis and minor axis. The figure, the standard form of the ellipse. The figure will draw like this. This is the center of ellipse. It is denoted by C. X-axis, y-axis. The point of intersection of coordinate axis is obviously origin. This is the center of the ellipse. Center of the ellipse of the standard form x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1 is 0, 0. The curve equation of the ellipse which cuts the x-axis at the points A and A dash and y-axis at B and B dash, then A dash, B dash are called vertices of an ellipse, and A dash is called major axis of an ellipse, major axis. From center, that point A is at a distance of small a units from here to here, a units. So the coordinates of A will become a comma 0 and minus a comma 0. Similarly, the curve cuts y-axis at B and B dash at a distance of B units from center. So the coordinates of B are 0 comma B and B dash is 0 comma minus B. After that, for the conic section ellipse, we have focus. For parabola only one focus is there. For the ellipse, foci, plural number of plural word, that is 2 focus are there, then that is the reason foci or foci we are pronunciating. So that is called S and S dash. These two are called foci or foci of the ellipse. These foci which are at a distance of AU units, AE, where E is the eccentricity, AU units from center. So S coordinates are AE comma 0 and minus AE comma 0. So the coordinates of S and S dash, S is equal to AE comma 0, these are the coordinates of foci, and S dash equal to minus AE comma 0. After that, distance between foci, S dash. Whenever you have to calculate the distance between 2 points on x-axis, difference of x coordinates minus x1 minus x2. So this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2, I am assuming. Difference of x coordinates, AE minus of minus AE, AE plus AE what? 2AE. Otherwise distance formula you can apply, you will get the answer. S dash equal to 2AE, distance between foci, distance between foci. This concept is very, very important in number of problems we are going to apply. S dash concept. After that, the line which is perpendicular to the x-axis, two lines are there which are perpendicular, which meets at Z and Z dash. Which meet Z and Z dash. Here I forgot to tell A dash, I said that it is major axis now. So major axis length also we will discuss. From here to here it is A, from here to here is also A. So A plus A is 2A. This is called length of major axis. After that, immediately minor axis also we need to discuss. B dash is called minor axis. Here only I am writing B dash equal to minor axis. The length of minor axis, from here to here it is B, from here to here it is B. B plus B is 2B. So the length of minor axis is 2B, length of major axis is 2A. After completing of this one, the lines which are perpendicular to the major axis as well major axis, which cuts at x-axis and x-axis at the points z and z dash. These points CZ, the distance between center to Z is at a distance of A by E units. So this is called x is equal to A by E. That means the point or the line which is perpendicular to the major axis, which is at a distance of A by E units from x-axis, from origin y-axis. And the same way here also same distance but negative side na, minus AE comma 0. From here to here distance is A by E. From here to here distance is A by E. From here to here distance is also A by E. From here to here it is A by E. Similarly from here to here distance also A by E. So A by E plus A by E. Z dash equal to 2A by E plus A by E. Distance between directrices. These lines are called directrices. Directrix. One word is directrix, two plural word is directrices. This is called directrix. X is equal to A by E, x is equal to minus A by E. So distance between directrices. Distance between directrices Z dash and SS dash. Regarding SS dash and ZZ dash and AA dash or BB dash, one question, important question we will discuss. How they are asking in competitive exams related to this concept, I will explain. Let us have a discussion. The first question, question number 1, conceptual question. If A dash are the vertices, like this, A dash are the vertices. S dash are the foci, S and S dash. Z dash are feet of directrices. This is the directrix. From center to this directrix, Z is the foot of perpendicular, even Z dash is also foot of perpendicular of the ellipse with center C, then CS and CA, CZ that are in arithmetic progression, harmonic progression, geometric progression, arithmetic geometric progression. See, first we will find out the values of CS and CA, CZ. What is the value of CS? CS is equal to, from the figure, C and S, distance between center and focus. What are the focus? I already said that it is AE. CS is equal to AE. One value we got it. CS is equal to. Next CA, distance between center and one of the vertex. CA, from here to here it is A units. CA is equal to A. And CZ is equal to distance from center to directrix. A by E units are there. So CZ is equal to A by E. Now we can find the relation between them. Suppose if you are choosing for the first option, arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression means what? The terms which are in the arithmetic progression whose common difference will be same. So by observing A minus AE is equal to A into 1 minus E, but A by E minus A is A into 1 by A minus 1. So it is not at all equal. So arithmetic progression is not correct. So whenever arithmetic progression is not possible, obviously harmonic progression is also not possible. Why? Because there is reciprocals. So go for GP, geometrical condition, geometrical progression. What is the condition for the geometrical condition? The three terms are in geometrical progression. See here we have the point A comma B comma C are in geometrical progression. Then we have square of the middle equal to product of the extremities, B square equal to AC. If it is possible according to CS, CA and CZ. I am calculating CA square. CA square means CA square. So B square, middle one we got it, CA square as A square. Now multiplying A and C, that means CS and CZ. CS into CZ, that is equal to CS value is AE into CZ value is A by E. E get cancelled, which is equal to A square. So from these two, CA square is equal to CS into CZ. That implies that CS, CA and CZ are in geometrical progression. So hence proved. So suppose if you do not remember this B square equal to AC, T1, T2, T3, T2 by T1, T3 by T2. If the common ratio is equal, then they are in geometrical progression. Even if you want to go, you can check out CA by CS, A by AE, A get cancelled 1 by E. Next CZ by CA, A by E by A get cancelled 1 by E. So common ratio are equal. So they are in geometrical progression. Hence we got the third condition, third option here. We will move to the next concept. Yeah. Next, the types of ellipse based on the center. The equation of ellipse whose center at 0, 0, x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. When a is greater than b, we will discuss about center, foci, lattice rectum, length of lattice rectum, and equation of directrices and eccentricity. These are the things we are going to discuss when the case is a is greater than b, when the case is a is less than b also. X square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1 when a is less than b. Two cases we are going to discuss simultaneously. Before going to discuss, these are the things. What center, foci. Before writing foci, eccentricity. Next foci. Equation of length of major axis here. Length of major axis. Length of minor axis. Next, equation of directrix. And length of lattice rectum, LLR, that also we will discuss. These are the things for A is less than B, A is greater than B case we will discuss. See first here, this is the ellipse figure. Center, foci, S and S dash, A dash are the vertices, and here Z and Z dash, these are the point of intersection of directrix. In this is the line. This line passing through 2 points P and Q is called chord of ellipse. What is chord of ellipse? The equation of line passing through points which are lying on the ellipse is called chord of ellipse. What is focal chord? The chord which is passing through the focus is called focal chord. The chord which is passing through the focus. This is called the focus. Yes. This is focal chord. The chord which is passing through the focus either here or here. Even this is also focal chord. Another focal chord. The chord passing through the foci of the ellipse is called focal chord. After knowing the chord of the ellipse and focal chord of the ellipse, we need to learn double ordinate. What is double ordinate? What is meant by double ordinate? So this is the figure of ellipse. This line is passing through the points P and Q which are lying on the ellipse. The line which is perpendicular to the major axis. Perpendicular to the major axis. This PQ is called double ordinate. Double ordinate. Double ordinate. The line which is perpendicular to the major axis of an ellipse and perpendicular to the major axis and passing through the points which are lying on the ellipse is called double ordinate. After completing of double ordinate, what is meant by latus rectum? So this is the figure of ellipse. Center, foci, A dash A. The line which is perpendicular to the major axis and passing through the focus is called latus rectum. I think you understand that, dear students. Latus rectum of the ellipse. The line which is perpendicular to the major axis of the ellipse and passing through the focus. Latus rectum is passing through the focus. Double ordinate not passing through the focus, but it is perpendicular to the major axis. You have to remember that is the main difference between double ordinate and latus rectum, dear students. And one more important thing, the coordinates of latus rectum is very important. You have to remember. Why? Because S coordinates are AE comma 0 only, no? So from here to here it is AE units. But we don't know from here to here that length, that I am assuming as L. Generally, point P lies on the ellipse equation. Ellipse equation means x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1 only, no? So now, AE is x coordinate, L means y coordinate. So, the point P representing as AE comma L. This point P lies on the ellipse. In place of x comma y, substitute AE comma L. So, AE whole square, A square is square by A square plus L square by B square is equal to 1. A square get cancelled. After that, but we want L value, length L value we want. So, L square by B square is equal to 1 minus E square. So, L square is equal to B square into 1 minus E square. After that, we want L value. How it will comes? In the eccentricity, B b square, we know the value of b square. B square equal to a square by a square minus a square e square. So from that, b square equal to a square into 1 minus e square. In place of 1 minus e square, b square by a square, we can write it. So this is a very important formula. So in place of 1 minus e square, you have to replace with b square by a square. L square equal to b square into b square by a square. That is equal to b square by a whole square, we can write it. L square equal to. So L is equal to plus or minus b square by a. If we consider plus here, it will becomes ae comma b square by a. If we consider here, that means in fourth quadrant, this q point will become ae comma minus b square by a. So the coordinates of length of latest rectum will be p and q, ae comma b square by a, ae comma minus b square by a. So length of latest rectum PQ, from this L means what here? PS or SP. SP is plus or minus b square by a. So but I want PQ distance. PQ is equal to length of latest rectum of the ellipse PS plus SQ. Whenever S is midpoint of these two, from here to here distance, from here to here distance is same. So both are equal to L plus L. So 2L. L value is b square by a. So the length of latest rectum LLR is equal to 2b square by a. This is very important, dear students. So length of latest rectum is b square by a plus b square by a, 2b square by a. After completing of this information, chord of the ellipse, focal chord of the ellipse, double ordinate, latest rectum. But we concentrated on latest rectum length. Why? Because number of problems in the competitive exams, they are asking based on latest rectum concept. So now we will come to the figure of standard equation of ellipse when a is greater than b. When a is greater than b, the figure will become like this: center, focus, foci, a dash, b dash, and here Z and Z dash. This is the information when a is greater than b. We will write one by one. Center for this 0, 0. Eccentricity E equal to, when a is greater than b, a will become first a square minus b square divided by whatever first we wrote, that only will come into the denominator. And one more important here, b square value. If you simplify this, you will get it as b square as, even remember that is also important result. I already explained that. B square equal to a square into 1 minus e square, or a square minus a square e square. We can. Then next focus. One is ae comma 0, another one is minus ae comma 0. We will write it as plus or minus ae comma 0. Length of major axis, from the figure a dash is equal to 2a and b dash equal to 2b. This is called minor axis. From here to here it is minor axis, from here to here it is major axis. Equation of directrix, this is x is equal to a by e, even x is equal to minus a by e. So equation of directrix is x is equal to plus or minus a by e. Length of latest rectum, here already explained, L value b square by a plus b square by a, 2b square by a. When a is greater than b case. Similarly, center of this type of ellipse, I will draw the figure. Center, foci, Z dash and Z. This is B dash, this is A dash. From this, we conclude that center is 0, 0. Center there is no change at all. But eccentricity eccentricity E equal to square root of, whenever A is less than B, B will come first. B square minus A square by whatever first term is there, that only will come. Minus B square. B square minus A square by B square. Next, foci. Coordinates of foci. Yes. This is the major axis. So foci lies on y axis now. So x coordinate is obviously 0. One is in positive, one is in negative. Whenever A is less than B case, in place of A, B will come. So plus or minus BE. The coordinates of foci will become 0, plus or minus B. Next, length of major axis. Length of major axis. In this, length of major axis is BB dash, which is equal to 2B. Length of minor axis. Length of minor axis. A dash, which is equal to 2A from here to here. Similarly, equation of directrices. Equation of directrices. So here, previously we wrote as x is equal to A by E, x is equal to minus A by E. Here, y is equal to B by E, y is equal to minus B by E. So, equations will become y equal to plus or minus B by E. Next, length of lattice rectum, LLR. 2A square by B will come when A is less than B case now. So, the length of lattice rectum is LLR equal to 2A square by B. This is about the length of lattice rectum. When the equation is in this standard form, when A is greater than B case, when A is less than B case. Next we will discuss the equation of ellipse whose center is not at origin, h comma k. What are the changes in this? Similarly, just changes I will explain here. We will move to the next concept. Yeah, the next one. Just here only I will make a difference. I will show the difference. This is equation of ellipse whose center is not at origin. That means h comma k is the center. H comma k is the center. So here center C is equal to, for this type of A is greater than B case, C is equal to h comma k. Here it is 0 comma 0. Eccentricity also no change. Eccentricity E equal to root of A square minus B square by A square. And changes in foci or foci. So foci of the coordinates S equal to, when A is greater than B, here just the center coordinates are there, h comma k, you have to add for this. So h you can add for the x coordinate of that focus, that means h plus or minus AE comma k plus 0. That's all. H plus or minus AE comma k plus 0, that means k. These are the foci. Length of major axis also make no change. Length of major axis. Length of major axis. A dash, which is equal to 2A. Length of minor axis. Minor axis. B dash, which is equal to 2B. Next, equation of directrices. Equation of directrices. X is equal to plus or minus h by e, no? Here x means here x coordinate is x coordinate of center is what? H. So that you have to add it here. X equal to h plus or minus a by e. These are the equations of directrices. Length of lattice rectum there is no change at all. LLR equal to 2b square by a. Similarly, x minus h whole square by a square plus y minus k whole square by b square equal to 1 when a is less than b. Same cases but opposite. Center is what? C equal to h comma k and eccentricity E equal to root of b square minus a square by a square, b square, and foci coordinates. What are the coordinates of foci? S of. For the second time a is less than b case. Foci is here 0 comma plus or minus b. So just for 0 comma plus or minus b you have to add h comma k. So h plus 0 is h comma k plus or minus be. These are the coordinates of foci. Next, length of major axis. Length of major axis. length of major axis, A dash which is equal to 2B, sorry B dash which is equal to 2B, length of minor axis, length of minor axis, A dash which is equal to 2A, and length of lattice rectum LLR equal to 2A square by B, 2A square by B. This is the information. And in the next concept, we will discuss about the focal distance. Based on this concept also, we will get problems in the competitive exams. That also we will discuss now. Now we will discuss about the focal distance. What is the meaning of focal distance? See here, consider an ellipse. X square by a square, standard equation of ellipse, plus y square by b square equal to 1 when a is greater than b. This is the ellipse curve. Center, focus, foci S and S dash, vertices A dash, B dash, and these are the directrices. Consider a point P on the ellipse. What is meant by focal distance? The distance from a point P to the focus of the ellipse is called focal distance. Here, according to this figure, SP is called focal distance. The distance of a point P on the ellipse to its focus is called focal distance. Even in the ellipse, another focus also there. So even S dash P is also focal distance. S dash P is also focal distance. S dash P, focal distance. When these are the both are focal distances only, no? The sum of focal distances, the sum of focal distances is equal to focal distances of an ellipse is equal to the length of major axis, so that is sum of focal distances means SP plus S dash P is equal to 2A. Length of major axis equal to 2A. When this will be possible? Whenever A is greater than B. Whenever A is greater than B, SP plus S dash P equal to 2A. Suppose the ellipse figure like this it will be. A is less than B case it is. A is less than B case. Suppose the figure is like this. The ellipse. So focus will be here now. S and S dash. It is the center. It is B dash. It is A dash. And these two are directrices. Here Z, here Z dash. When the figure is like this, in this case, A is less than B it is. In this case, A is greater than B. Here I already mentioned, equation cannot be changed anything. X square by A square plus Y square by B square equal to 1. When A is less than B. In this case, observe carefully, consider a point P on the ellipse, either here or here. I am considering point P, SP and S dash P. Even here also, this is case 1. Case 1 means regarding A is greater than B. Case 2. regarding A is less than B. SP is equal to focal distance. Even S dash P is also focal distance. The sum of focal distances SP plus S dash P equal to 2B here, length of major axis when A is less than B. You have to remember. This is about, based on this concept, we may get number of questions in the competitive exams like MSET and JEE based on these two. If you observe after getting the conic equation, that means ellipse equation, whether it is greater than A is greater than B or A is less than B, first you decide, then we will conclude the answer. So one more important note after completing of case 1 and case 2 is a note. In the note 1, P of x1, y1 be any point on the ellipse, then SP equal to mod A minus EX1 mod A minus EX1 and S dash P equal to mod A plus EX1. Keep in mind these two important points. This is when A is greater than B case. When A is greater than B case, it is. Similarly, the second point, P of x1, y1 be any point on the ellipse, then SP equal to, in place of A, B will come, minus EY1 will come, and S dash P equal to mod B plus EY1. When this case is possible, when the value A is less than B case, whenever A is less than B, the focal distances, when point P is x1, y1, SP plus S dash P. Even if you add these two, you will get 2A in the first case. If you add these two, you will get the second case 2B. When A is less than B, if you add these two, you will get this result. If you add these two, you will get the second result. This is about the focal distance. We will discuss in the coming classes based on this concept the problems. See here, for example, simple example. If P be any point on the ellipse x squared by 36 plus y squared by 9 equal to 1, then SP plus S dash P equal to. So first we have to decide whether A is greater than B case or A is less than B case. By comparing this equation with x square by A square plus y square by B square equal to 1, A square equal to 36, that implies that A is equal to 6, B square equal to 9, that implies B equal to 3. Clearly by observing A is greater than B. When A is greater than B, SP plus S dash P equal to 2A. So 2 into A value is what? 6, which is equal to 12, which is there in the fourth option. This is the way you can calculate the value of SP plus S dash P. If it is less than, you can apply 2B. We'll move to the next one. Next concept is focal chord. We already discussed what is the definition of focal chord, but based on definition of focal chord, one important result is there. Based on that result, we will get a number of questions in the competitive exams, dear students. See here, this is the ellipse curve. Center of the ellipse, focus S and S dash. Focal chord means the chord which is passing through the focus is called focal chord. Suppose this is the chord passing through the focus. Here the point is P, here the point is Q. The chord which is passing through the focus and perpendicular to the major axis is called latus rectum. Is called latus rectum. See here. Sir, what is the need to discuss latus rectum concept? I will explain. This is L and L dash. L and L dash. Here L dash is equal to latus rectum. Length of latus rectum. LLR. And SPQ. Sorry, you can write like this. PSQ. It is a good one. PSQ is the focal chord. Here, one important point. If PSQ is a focal chord of an ellipse, then we have 1 by SP plus 1 by SQ is equal to 2 by SL. So what is the meaning of SL? SL is semi-latus rectum. SL is equal to where? Semi-latus rectum. Semi-latus rectum means half of the length of latus rectum, which is equal to half of LLR. Clearly I have given the information. Latus rectum, based on A is greater than B, A is less than B, you decide that. Case 1, if A is greater than B. Case 2, if A is less than B. In case 1, A is greater than B, the length of latus rectum SL is equal to half of LLR, 2B square by A only, no? So it will become B square by A. 2 get cancelled. This SL value if you substitute in this, therefore ultimate result 1 by SP plus 1 by SQ is equal to 2 by B square by A. That means 2A by B square. When A is greater than B case. Similarly, when A is less than B, length of latus rectum SL equal to half of LLR. That means 2A square by B. 2 get cancelled, which is equal to A square by B. Therefore, 1 by SP plus 1 by SQ is equal to 2 by A square by B. So, B will become numerator 2B by A square. When A is less than B. Dear students, you have to remember, based on the question, whether it is greater than AB, greater than less than AB. Based on this, you can apply the focal chord concept, the focal chord information. This is okay. Are you able to understand, everyone? Based on this, we will discuss one question. The next question, example for the focal chord. If P dash is a focal chord of the ellipse 4x square plus 9y square equal to 36. If SP equal to 4, then SP dash equal to. So here focal chord is not PSQ, P dash. So wherever Q is there, you have to replace with P dash. First, given equation of ellipse 4x square plus 9y square equal to 36. This equation you have to convert into the standard form. So that means x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. So dividing on both sides by 36. Directly I am writing 4 ones are 4 nines are. So x square by 9 plus 9 ones are 9 fours are. Y square by 4 equal to 1. This equation you have to compare with standard form. X square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. Here a square equal to 9 That implies A is equal to 3, B square equal to 4, that implies B is equal to 2. A value 3, B value 2. After that, 1 by, whenever here we decided that A is greater than B clearly. So, PSP dash is a focal chord of the ellipse. Then we have one by SP plus 1 by SP dash equal to 2 by SL. Whenever A is greater than B, 2A by B square, directly I am writing. When A is greater than B, this is the formula. So SP value is already given, it's 4. So 1 by 4 plus 1 by SP dash, we need to calculate SP dash. 2 into A value is what? 3. B square value is 4. So 2 ones are 2 2s are, which is equal to 3 by 2. So 1 by 4 we can take this sign. So 1 by SP dash equal to 3 by 2 minus 1 by 4 we are taking here. Now take LCM. 1 by SP dash equal to 4 LCM. 2 2s are 2 3s are 6 minus 4 1s are 1. So 5 by 4. Don't write it as 5 by 4 even if its options are there. So 1 by SP dash equal to 5 by 4. Cross multiply. 5 into SP dash equal to 4. I want SP dash. SP dash equal to 4 by 5. SP dash which is there in the 4 by 5 which is there in the third option. This is the way you have to do the, dear students. When A is less than B, here you write 2B by A square simply. Suppose if you do not remember 2 by SL, SL is the half of the length of lattice vector. Like this way you can apply. Only thing is practicing the concepts. If you follow the concepts, you are able to attempt any question. So that is the reason in this complete first video, 50 to 55 minutes video, complete concepts I have given in the first part. Based on these concepts, I will give the next video questions related to this. Like this way we will go on. Thank you dear students for watching my channel. Please do subscribe and share to your friends. If you have any doubts regarding this, you can write to my comment box. I will help you in my free time. Thank you all.